Hello, hello, hello. Everyone on best behavior because my mum's within earshot. You bet. She's a teacher. She'll get you. They all know each other. So if you happen to be in school and you happen to do anything bad, she will call them up. They're all in a clique. They're all in a secret, hidden, blimmin' underground. Is your warning? They can't hear you. My mic is set so that they can't hear you. But she said it's your warning, and she was very serious. It's the most serious I've seen her, actually. It was kind of scary. So you better be on your best behavior. Probably not the best thing to get people to come to this, especially since technically I think you have to be 18 to do this. But nobody, I wasn't on this when I didn't wait until I was 18. I don't think anybody really did. Like Facebook back in the day. You're telling me I shouldn't be playing Mafia Wars when I'm blimmin' 15? Of course not. Oh, most people were Farmville. This just goes over the head of anyone that isn't like blimmin' in their late 20s at this point. But yeah, we'll be doing more of this blimmin' Pillars of Eternity, and I will be knowing how I work with all of these blimmin' tweets I do. It's very likely that even though I'm saying that this thing I'm specifically not doing is probably the first thing I'll do, if I'm being completely honest. But we'll see. We'll see. There is a million quests. It's one of my favorite things about this game is that it never feels like you're out there looking for quests, and none of them feel like they are obviously side quests. Like they feel like it's actually a world that you're living in. So there's a chance maybe I won't be. It's a small chance. Where were we? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably should tell them that the god of, like, the end of everything didn't want them to continue doing this. Excuse me? Turns around. Her bright carmine eyes and paper white skin mark her as one of the Glamfelon.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Her Darwin bears a clear, crisp, but difficult to place accent. The pale elf examines you warily, uneasy, clear in the set of her shoulders. Are you alright?
I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be?
One of her pale eyebrows arches. She tugs at her gloves and looks away from you. Calm settles around her like a burial shroud.
Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do.
Hey, that's the same person doing the narration. She settles her spectacles on her nose. As she does so, you notice her hands shaking.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
Her thin lips settle into a crooked smile. As she speaks, a drop of blood rolls out from her nose and drips onto her lips. She pulls out a handkerchief from her coat pocket and wipes away the blood without a word. You burned yourself?
I had a mishap with my machinery, but all is well now. The details are unimportant. I wish only to return to my studies. In any case, why are you here?
Your accent isn't Valian. Why are you dressed like one? That sounds mean.
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way.
Her clothing is spotless, well tailored in the old Valian style, replete with lace, silk, velvet, and brocade.
I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in the white that wends.
I love the two options here. It's marvelous, who's your tailor? Or it's hideous, who's your tailor? It's marvelous, who's your tailor?
I am, of course.
Wow. She makes her own. You're an animancer and a seamstress?
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
I suppose they do both require careful hands and obsessive attention to detail.
Care and patience, yes. It is gratifying to be understood.
She brushes a speck of dust from the front of her coat, gives you a lopsided smile. Any interest in getting out of this tower for some field study? She blinks at you off and then puts her fingers to her lips, clearly considering her next words.
I think perhaps that I would be grateful for the opportunity.
Sure, why not? You're welcome to come along.
Truly?
Really? She blinks, her mouth hanging half open.
We should discuss the sleeping arrangements.
Thaklaut, traveler. I am grateful.
I know it's supposed to be a fantasy word, but it really, to me, and it might be my brain, it sounded like she said fuck off. Or an even worse word. Claps her hand in hers, pumps it quickly and releases. After a quick pat down of various pockets sewn into her clothes, Goodwin nods sharply and rests a hand on the hilt of her rapier.
I have all that I need. You may depart at your leisure.
Sure. Oh, whoa. She's a main character? She's a cipher rogue? Or I can make her a cipher or a rogue. Oh. Oh, I want a cipher. Or do I want a rogue? I kind of want a rogue. Oh, but a cipher's really fun. I've already had a cipher. We're going rogue.
Are you certain?
Yes, I'm certain. I can't believe we've got her. She's awesome. Yeah, you can wear this. I mean, I don't want you actually wearing that. Can I turn off the eye thing? I guess not. You can put this deflection thing on. And this health thing. What do you do? You only have a basic rapier. Hold on a second. I must have a better rapier. I don't. What about saber? I do have a better saber though. So this one does more damage. Yeah, you can use the saber. I can't believe we just randomly got a new companion.
Hope you're keeping busy, Watcher. What can I do for you?
Can I ask some questions?
Sure thing, Amica. Comes with the job, doesn't it?
Your accent, it doesn't sound very Valian.
Well, a few years in a deer will do that to you. Up to your armpits in jungle mud, insects, and snotty nobles. Probably would have been better off talking to the bugs.
Animancers weren't very popular in the Deerwood. Did the Huanans give you any trouble?
Oh, things are much different here. The Huana may not have the same passion for the field as the Republics, but we understand we're doing research, not sacrificing children to wolves or whatever it is the Deerwood believes. So, no riots. Fortunately, news out of the Deerwood doesn't mean much to this lot.
Cool. What was I doing? Quests. Director Castol. I could finish off that one. Then what do we have left? In the city, we could go to the... palace, I guess? We could resolve the situation here, but I'm not gonna do that, let's be honest. All of these are difficulty story. Oh, that just means you're likely to do them. Okay, we're gonna make our way to the Nekatara. We're gonna do that thing, then we'll make our way down. Oh, that's actually assuming there isn't anywhere in the Sacred Stairs we haven't done yet. I don't think there is, but I could be completely wrong. Road North, no. Merchants. We've been in Gorn. We've done Margarin. I'm kind of surprised at how little there is of the other gods.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Candles and bombs.
I think actually, if we're talking about our thing, I think she actually wants to be closer to the. You want to be near the back. Your bird can be at the front with them. I think we do that. Yeah. Alright, we go back to here. We go back to the Serpent's Crown. No, the palace. We got some stuff we probably need to do at the Brass Citadel, but that's not incredibly... Like, it might just be talking to a couple people, and I don't think that's hugely needed, but... Oh, that's lovely. Was it just to come to here and... Yeah, go to the palace. Now, this might be an important conversation, so we're just going to do a cheeky save. Did the prince want to talk to me?
Your coming is a favorable omen already.
The prince nods and crosses his arms, a self-satisfied smile on his lips. I know enough to believe, not to believe in omens.
Nonsense. How else do the gods whisper in our ear?
Just talking to us.
You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear at each other's throats. It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider to dig under the skin of our enemies.
He chuckles to himself and nods. Honored to meet you.
Save your manners for my sister. Kohopa fashioned me for the arena, not the court. I will not paddle around the island. My sister wants to know if you are as useful as you are disruptive. She trusts me to judge this.
Okay.
Ikira, but I hear whispers that you visited the Hazanui's Adra lighthouse and survived.
I did indeed.
Too much has happened for you to waste words with the royal brother. From now on, you work with Onikaza as an honored guest of her rooftop garden. Only, be kind to her cats.
I have some questions.
If you have questions, the royal brother will hear you.
I want to discuss the black market and the gullet.
My sister keeps a tight grip on Nekataka, but the filth of it drips down her palm and into the gullet.
He opens his hand for emphasis and wipes it across his shoulder. Like that.
You have some knowledge of Nekataka already. They say you have explored the city beneath the city.
Indeed I have.
Under our noses, I say, do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the Rapau for their silence? How do they avoid the inspectors? Who is responsible? This cannot have gone unseen by all.
The Principality is smuggling cargo via the Undercroft.
Undercroft, a darker, more fetid layer of Nekataka, I say.
He cradles his chin in his palm, looking off into the distance.
Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these we cannot reach. At least Delver's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps.
Water Shapers were helping the pirates bring in ships.
I had my suspicions, but I had no wish to see them confirmed.
He winces and looks away.
When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the Crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say.
Yeah? Yeah, they better keep him on a tighter leash.
Ikira, and if we enjoyed less interesting times, I say she would. Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased.
Major positive with the Hawaiians and most positive gained with the Hawaiians. Hey!
Ikira, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet, but you are the first to return.
I didn't even do the mission.
I say I would feel safe anywhere with Rauatai's sharpest weapon in my arsenal.
He cleaned his head to Maya.
If you're trying to flatter me, stop taking notes from my brother the poet.
He folds her arms and grimaces.
I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the Gullet, but
Go on.
does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
An old mosaic beneath the city depicted it.
Ikera, then the city's bowel hides more than I credit.
He thumbs his chin and nods.
Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story.
But that's not the true story, I'm guessing? There's something more to it?
Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo.
He studies you, allowing his words to sink in.
I do not share this lightly, I say.
He glances at Maya.
Please, speak on. If it looks like I'm taking notes, it's because I am.
She winks down at Ishika.
Should I leave this in the hands of someone I trust instead?
Just get on with it. You can trust me.
Kira, I should hope so.
Keeps his gaze firmly at Maya. He's the first to break contact and refocus on you.
Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Cozy, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They have yet to return.
Sanctuary Isles?
They were sites where our ancestors grouped in terms of crisis. Constants in changing seas. You have the cartographer Atepo to thank. He wanders the Western Shrine if you would know more.
What makes you think that this place contains more evidence of a Kaizo?
The Sanctuary Isles give comfort and guidance to sailors on the long journey home. I am hoping the island can remember its purpose and return us to the home we lost.
How has this island remained hidden all this time?
A question for those with years to gather reeds and scribe their thoughts.
Moves back his hair and sighs.
It might be that someone or something on the island does not wish to be found. In better times than these, I would have been happy to oblige.
Should I expect any resistance?
The trading companies would not have thought to look for Matario Cozy, but now they are vultures to carrion. I do not doubt that our rivals race for the same thing, all while we fall behind.
No further questions.
Ikera, then you are ready to depart?
There won't be a stone unturned when I'm done.
Before you go,
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
the expedition, I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka.
Go on.
We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader.
He reaches into his pocket and draws forth a wad of red-stained black bark cloth.
One mystery heaped on another, I say.
He dragged his thumb over the cloth and frowns to himself. Let me see that. I might be able to learn something from it. Nodding, he relinquishes the scrap. A fragment of essence clings to the fabric, like a thread woven too tightly to be unraveled. Trees tower above you, and ropey vines stretch like tentacles across a marshy ruin. It takes all of your strength to trudge through the hip-deep water. You glance over your shoulder, but the women and men of your company aren't there. Then a shape moves off in the distance. You draw your weapon, feeling now more alone than ever. The vision departs, leaving you with a deep pit in your stomach and the phantom sensation that nothing has gone as it should have been. The prince regards you expectingly. Honest, yeah. Nature is restless on this island, but I can guess nothing more.
I suspected this, as you say. Take care if you alight on Matario Cozy. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more.
He sighs, folding the cloth with reverence.
Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Cozy is nestled in the Kua Rakuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
He bites his thumbnail and turns away, lost in thought.
Don't mind me as I take down those coordinates.
Okay, so that's a pretty big one. But it's within my thing. Oh, right, I probably should exit. No? What does that do? Cancel. Right. Maya, you're on our ship, so you will not give the knowledge away. Oh, you can. The burned book grows warm in your pack. Book. Open the book. How my siblings preen and posture after the events of Hasongo, but came no closer to consensus. I cannot stomach such disorder. You didn't need to reignite the Adra lighthouse. Earthis is already gone. You could have tracked him to his next destination, but you opted to help the colony instead. Why? Awanan are protective over the native Adra. I knew they'd appreciate it. Now you see what can happen when mortals assemble to meet a crisis head-on. Collaboration on that scale is rare, but also unreliable. My more compassionate and optimistic siblings are no doubt overjoyed, thinking they somehow got the better of me. How wrong they are. I already know the storm wreathing Pogokahara has gone still. We felt the change ripple through the beyond. The flow of essence has been cut, a serious disturbance to the local ecosystem, but perhaps one that discourages foreign meddling. My instincts were correct, and you are not content to let matters sit undisturbed. Good. I will continue observing your progress. So you killed that upstart pirate and put an end to his delusions of grandeur. Bravo. I thought I might chide you for slaying a ruthless and effective leader, but something about righteous vengeance always brings a smile to my face.
If you desire answers, look no further. I have several.
We'll speak again.
Wodika nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
I'm sure there's a route where you convince her that mortals are better than what she thinks. I don't think I've got any chance of choosing that route. I don't think there's anything else in this place that I need to do. So let's have a look at supplies. How are we looking on food for the ship? Well, we don't need... Surely we only need like one, right? Surely we don't need like all of these either. We go by ship. I choose... Oh! The cool water of Nekatara's town well serves poor and rich alike, yet those who gather at them share certain unmistakable features. Tired Anuman visages, yokers borne across laboured backs and tattered Rapura rags. Whether for themselves or their masters, each wait in a long line to claim a fresh bucket of water. I'll speak with the locals. The Rapara, long accustomed to ignoring their superiors, pay you little mind, only belatedly realizing that you address them. One of them, an older woman, blinks dark eyes at you. Akira, it is Ligara. I'm always hearing stories of you. It is said you are a decent person, not like so many other of those foreign sort. A child reaches for your hand. With a growing cascade of murmurs, the crowd unravels between you and the now bubbling wellhead. A black liquid splatters from between the stones of the well, and someone in the crowd screams. A muckman from Rapora Cast steps forward. His boots seem more slosh than leather, but his plunger so long he'd fit in with any formation of pikemen. He raises a hand to the curdling crowd. Be at ease, Akira. For what do you free? I am always cleaning these. He blinks. The undulating formless of an ooze bubbles up from the well. He takes a step back. Go, I'll take care of this. Anyone drops his plunger and bolts, ungainly on sloshy boots. You turn to see a second thick ooze burst out the well, shredding the well's yolk and shattering the pit stones. Do we have a freeze spell? You do. Magical wreaths the beastly mare and snaps freeze it. A moment later, the icy totem falls and shatters across the yard. You yet to look to congratulate Zotti, but the crowd screams again. You turn to see small balls of ooze escaping the well and sloshing on the ground. Do the thing again, Akira, with the whoosh and the ice. Far too many for one spell. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. You know what, no. Ooh. I don't know if I've got good resolve. 11, 14. You know what, I'll just draw an attack. I would worry that failing would be worse.
A question, Watcher?
They're not going to attack them, are they? Well, let me have a look at your abilities. Crippling Strike. Okay. Well, none of these get you into the fight better. So we'll move up. And then we'll hit you with this attack.
Your orders? Ashiza, strike!
Ashiza, you heard them. Strike.
Hey.
We're gonna do this.
Right on target.
I'm here.
And then you're gonna move to here. You're going to go boop. Wait, which one is this one in? It's in the big one. Everyone gets a buff. Ashiza goes to deal with you.
How might I assist?
Move to here. It costs 2, eh? Finish!
Scarcely believe it.
Yeah, why did no one else do that?
Yeah? Time to separate the chaff.
Your orders?
Yeah, my orders is shoot this thing. My orders is finish this thing off.
Yes?
And you're dead.
Relish.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
true atonement.
There's a lot of the word death used in this, have you noticed? Very
Come on,
death
assist.
heavy.
You were saying? I've got this, Captain.
Oh. I wonder why they were attacking randomly. I still don't know how much food I've got. Let me have a look at my ship. Okay, I've got a decent amount. We can put some more meat in here. We can put all of this in here. And all. And all. Do 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 do. And on the two, and I don't send to ya. And I don't send to ya. And I don't do. And all. Where is this place? I'm found in Tikawara. Tikawara. I mean, it's scary, sure, but I think I can take it if I board. I'm just gonna board everything. Is that insane?
Yes. As you wish.
Nice. Good shot. We're gonna move to here. We're gonna do this fire, and we're gonna do it right here.
Arthik, Worthen,
On the assumption that they're gonna come right here. Devoted slave. Oh, they're all moving into a spot that I can't get to with the attack. How dare they? Oh, Serpent's here. There's no need for him to be here.
Hey.
I can't believe that's going to hit nobody, but it will. Oh, we got a couple of them.
I'm here.
Right, let's finish you off.
Take you. That's the way.
Your
The miss.
orders? I've got this, Captain.
That one's down.
A question, Watcher?
Yeah, strike the bell.
Scarcely believe it.
Never mind, he's done. God, 4 damage is not a lot, is it?
Let's
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Yeah?
Weather wizard. I mean, it makes sense to have. Are you also a paladin?
I'm listening.
I'm here.
You dog. I mean, you're dead, but I didn't expect to have another paladin on their group. Like, the weather wizard is just shooting people with a crossbow.
What can I do you for?
Yeah, move over to this person. He's annoying me. And just like, I don't know, I just like hit him.
Lavru, be on seek. Yes.
Yes. Just strike the bell.
I can scarcely believe it.
You were saying?
Do him again.
Yes.
What are you casting? You know what? Finish this person off.
Hey.
Just decided to hurt one of your friends there.
Yeah. Lavru, be on seek.
Can you get in there? You can. Finisher. We don't need to... We don't need to give it to everybody. We continue. We don't need any more. You see, if they attack me, they die. That's just how the world works. What is this? Huh. Where was I going? To Kawawa? Have I been to Kawawa? No, I've definitely been to Kawawa. I remember this place. I think they quite like me here, actually. Wait, no, the priest lady likes me here, if it's the place I'm thinking of. Where specifically do I have to go? For Harama. Are we there? Can I get like to the bigger map?
Step back, all of you.
What the heck's happening here? Broad-shouldered Anuman at the center of the huddle takes a cautious step back. His gaze never breaks from the tribesmen who have him surrounded, and his hand never strays far from his weapon.
You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
His expression turns stony as the implied threat crosses his lips.
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlin.
Someone from the crowd tosses a sheaf of paper to the ground by his feet. The assembled tribesmen murmur their assent.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in.
I'll follow your lead. She clears her throat loud enough to turn heads in the direction of your party.
One against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
She cracks her knuckles and rolls her shoulder.
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all the same.
Turning to you and Maya, he gives away no recollection other than the flicker of gratitude. What seems to be the problem here?
As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village.
One of the villagers steps forward and gestures to her armor.
We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy.
What makes you think it's anything nefarious?
Because Rauatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
If you townies are dumb enough to go blundering into an alpha predator, you deserve what's coming to you.
She squares her stance and shakes her head.
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us?
Maya, care to elaborate?
I've got better things to do than listen to a bunch of islanders argue over who wants to die first.
He reaches for a weapon and begins to advance. Girl flinches back from her, and the spokesman raises a hand.
A Huana who speaks for agents of Rauatai is no friend of the tribes. She and her bird will share in his fate.
I already know that I'm going to walk away from this. How certain are you? No, I'm going to go with this one. You're making this choice. I'm warning you to back away.
We will show the trading companies how we deal with Rauataian spies. Charge, brothers and sisters!
Happy to oblige. All thick, worthen raw.
Yeah, the question is, Belle?
I can scarcely believe it.
You gonna be okay? Oh, he can take these hits. What is this? Why are you so... No, you're not that slow.
Darkness take you.
Hey.
A deer? I don't like this guy.
Yes?
Don't really like you either.
Attack! Certainly.
You're next.
You were saying?
What can I do you for?
Yeah. Okay, you didn't kill that person. No, she's got it. She's got it.
Break upon the wheel.
Ooh, nice knockdown. Nice attack.
You were saying?
I was saying that dude could die at this point.
I'm here.
Oh, never mind. He's a warrior. He can heal.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's move to about
May I be
here
a candle in the night.
and do
Yeah.
some damage. Finish off this person.
Beyond sick.
Hit him with the bell again.
Did I do that?
You were saying? Ashiza, strike!
I keep thinking I have control over him.
Hey.
Boom, flanked. Boom, double flanked. There's no point. You're gonna
Get
die before I get
threshed.
that off.
A question, Watcher? I can scarcely believe it.
Oh, never mind. He died before he could do anything.
You try to avoid making a spectacle of yourself, and someone forces your hand.
Surveying the carnage, he shakes his head.
Now here is a welcome sight.
He turns to Maya and a smile brightens his features.
Is that little Ashiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
He opens his arms and Maya's bird darts enthusiastically closer, pecking at his shins.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been.
She arcs a brow and smiles in spite of herself. Don't I get an introduction?
Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
She nods and their eye contact lingers an extra moment.
That's a word for it. You could also say we were...
Loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you.
She touches the brow and shakes her head, hiding the hint of a smile.
Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
She passes him a roll of parchment. His demeanor hardens the moment he unleashes the missive. Worming his tongue over his teeth, he lifts up the parchment to view it against the light source.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maya. I've been waiting for this.
Let's be off.
I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good way.
She grins, planting her hand on her hips.
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
He trails off, shifting his weight.
I'd like that. Ishi misses you something awful.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures. Ashiza, you keep your feathers clean.
He salutes Maya and steps back with a wink. I'm going to do a bit of an exploring here. I don't think I explored everything here. So there's a beach here that brings you to the old battlefield. I don't know if I want to go through the old battlefield. But this ravine seems interesting. Wait, didn't I have a quest here? No. I thought I had, like... In the ravine. Yes, I do. Perfect. I thought I'd never do it. The rumblings reach your ears first. A low growl from the land before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet. The growing roar of the stampeding beasts echoing around you. You crest a rise to find that the stampede has passed, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you note that a few of the boars remain, fallen and still, with large feathered darts protruding from their fur. A single upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its trout against one of the prone beasts. I approach openly. You pick your way down the rise and approach the downed boars. They seem to be breathing a bit showily. You're not sure how long they'll have before they meet the wheel. I will attempt to heal them with a high level spell. With Holy Radiance. One of the boars fights to his feet, shaking roughly to throw off the darts with a series of snorts. The others seem beyond help. You spin on your heels at the sound of flapping feet and find yourself staring down a group of Legfallen hunters. With a gurgling hiss, they advance upon you. That's fine. Maybe if I used a higher level spell, it would have maybe been fine.
Hmm?
Did I save the boar? Is the boar okay? We saved one of them. Hiya!
What can I do
Chief
for?
Echoing Strike, eh? Chief Echoing Strike, eh? Chief Echoing Strike, eh? You went
What do you
for a
need?
deer. Arguably the strongest person, the tankiest, that doesn't care about what you do the
Yes.
most. I mean, it is a strategy. The strategy I'd never do. You just blew up.
I'm here. I shall. Death take you!
Oh, never mind. I guess yeah, this chief is not nearly as scary as I initially thought. You're okay.
Speak freely.
Yeah, you are.
For the Ranganui.
Happy to oblige.
How come he gets double turn? I'm kidding. I know why they get double turn.
Worthen Roth.
Well, if you both survive,
Question, Watcher?
good luck. You're getting hit by fire.
I'm listening.
I reap what I sow.
They did survive long enough. Not much more than that, of course, but they did survive.
I'll take it.
I'm sorry, boars. Oh, I thought that there was rumbling because... Ooh! Increased area of effect. That'd be useful. Is there anything here? Or is this just a map for the sake of a map? How'd I go down on amount of things I can make from 90 to 89? How does that work? I didn't sell anything but weapons. Are there weapons to do that? You know what, actually, let's just quickly get this. I didn't need more repairs. Get replies, I'll be honest. I'll take food. Good quality food. Fresh food. Let's go. Oh.
You probably have some questions about what we've been doing.
She sighs, nodding.
We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible.
He's a spy.
That's one way you could put it. He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him.
So is Harama's just eyes and ears?
Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't.
The mob said he had a coded missive. Was that true?
Maybe. Probably.
He shrugs.
Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another.
What have we been delivering, Maya?
Truthfully? I don't know. They look like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body.
Well, that's all for now.
You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
Okay. Well, I probably should bring everybody.
Indeed.
What have we here?
I see them.
Can she do this? She can. Then she hides. swap a pillar on you. Why are the mages notably bigger?
What do you need?
What I need is that dude. Well, I just need to stun everybody, I'll be honest.
Yes?
Speak freely.
I will speak freely. I freely think this dude needs to die.
A question, Watcher?
Yes. Does Bell kill enemy? Bell do kill enemy.
Lavaru, be on seek.
Yeah?
Your orders? Ashiza, strike!
Yes?
Nah, let's let the pillar do it.
Death is the true atonement.
I'm here.
How might I assist?
Bring it on. The fact that she goes first is just an objective downgrade
Well,
for
well.
stuff.
Did I do that?
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Then we move you to here.
What do you need?
And then Adir, you move to about here.
Take that!
You know, these dudes kind of a bit scarier than I thought.
That's the way.
I'm listening.
Warn enemy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone gets a heal.
How might
I'm
I
doing
assist?
that so that you can bell them.
Captain?
Yes?
You see, I still think she's doing a decent amount of damage. Even though it doesn't really feel like it because she hits it over multiple people.
Yeah?
I don't like that this dude keeps doing stuff.
Right on target.
How might I assist?
You might assist by a withering strike this dude. Weaken him.
Happy to oblige. Fear not the Reaper.
Let's separate the
Captain?
chaff, as they say. Or maybe just shoot them in the face. Either or.
You were saying give me the order.
I'll handle this.
I haven't checked what she's good at. What are you good at? You are good at metaphysics, which is good because the previous person was good at metaphysics, and you're really good at mechanics, which is a shame because we've got somebody who can
You
do
were
that.
saying? Let's go. What did you find, Ishi?
I'll take care of this.
I'm not sure Ishi found that. I'm pretty sure I found that.
Another fool with a death wish.
Ooh, what are you? Oh, I didn't mean to move.
Happy to oblige.
That's an assassin vine. Oh, we're gonna do this.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
You're gonna move like here. Keep the assassin
Hey.
vine working.
Yes?
You know what, let's focus the assassin vine.
You were saying?
It's getting ready to clap. Concussive shot.
Might as well be hitting the water.
What do you mean I might have been... You succeeded! Nope.
I'm on it.
Holy damn, he just punched him for 43 damage and knocked him on his ass. What the heck is with those guys? I don't know what to do against this dude. I don't drop more fire on him.
You shan't walk away from this one.
Speak freely.
If I'm speaking freely, I also missed the fact that I could use abilities on him.
Death take you! That's the way!
Smart stoning.
Okay, they take a lot more damage from the fire than the Dryad did.
Happy to oblige.
Definitely thought the Dryad would be more of a problem. Dropping of the frames, of course there is.
Lavru, be on sake.
Scarcely believe it.
I'll have
What is this? You find an old stone coffer, pitted and malted by long exposure to the elements. The lid is cracked, but thick, woody vines like giant fingers hold it in place. I mean, you've got pretty good might. Burn the vines with a torch? Yeah, why not? You hold the torch under one of the larger vines for several seconds. Eventually it swivels into a twig. However, the nearest vine sprouts new growths that reach over to cover it. Let's freeze them. The vines become rigid and pale beneath the accumulated frost until at last they shatter. New tendrils begin to wriggle from the frozen stumps. You tear off the lid before the vines can regain their grip on the coffer. Retrieve an antique bronze hatchet, pulling it from the coffers even as the vines feebly grasp at it with hungry tendrils. Vion Seth. It is a one-handed hatchet that is good against plants. And is good against plants. And it's just good against plants. But like, I don't have anybody that uses hatchets. Unless that's technically a hatchet. It is technically a hatchet. Is this better? Probably not. You can be your alternate though. Oh, we're being attacked or we're being taught to. A large Lagavulin, a brood mother, by her size and crest, surfaces from the pool. Around her neck holds a knotted cord strung with shiny odds and ends. She chirps softly. As you draw near, she gurgles in agitation, but does not attack. She dives down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering coming from further up the slope.
Maybe she's full.
Maybe she's warning us? Oh, these people don't innately seem like they're gonna kill us. Looking ahead, the Boon Watcher watches you and lets out an inquisitive chirp. Yeah, I'll chirp at you. The brood mother stops gurgling and takes a tentative step closer, cracking her neck with interest. Others peer and chirp at you.
Yeah, because first contacts always tend to go well.
He reaches for a weapon. A young Lagavulin pokes its head from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. It looks smaller than the hatchlings in the cage, but not by much.
Oh, Anna.
Observing the exchange, the brood mother looks to you and lets out a plaintive cry. Huana.
Juana.
Huana? Snarls and gurgles rise in volume. The other Lagavulin bear the teeth at the name.
Juana.
Brood mother hisses. Her attending warriors brandish spears, clubs, and blowguns.
Can't really blame them, can ya?
You hate the Huana.
Hatchlings.
Hatchlings. He tightens the claw, tightens around about the weapon and tail lash in eager, hypnotic rhythms. She watches you. Yes, I saw that your hatchlings caged in the village. She screeches with emotion, rocketing her whole body back and forth. Her bristling fin flash like blades. The others braze their teeth even wider. Turning her attention from you to the formation of Lagavulin, the brood mother hisses and flicks her tail, gesturing down the bottom of the ring towards the village. The others bob their head in agreement.
Oh, Anna.
I can rescue the hatchlings, but your clan must stay away from the village. She chitters and blinks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last she raises her head and trills to the treetops. One by one, they lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please, hatchlings.
Oh, we gotta do it.
Yeah, we gotta do it. Sorry about the drop flames. It's happened recently and I don't know what it is. I've looked into it and it's just... I honestly think that the wire I'm using to get my fiber optic might have like a problem with it or something. I don't know. It's been a while. It could also just be the reliability of my internet. I mean, at some point it did get accidentally cut and then retied, and you know, like, it's not going to be as perfect as if it was just exactly as is, you know? But it's only 0.1 frames, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not horrendous to look at. If it is, I'm sorry. I mean, another point against me being able to ever blimmin' do this as a career, but it was never happening anyway.
You need something?
I need to free those Lagavulin hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me. You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
He grabs your arm with a strong, stickly hand and points towards the scowling woman.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
I see.
At least go and see her before you release.
I will indeed. I forgot that she gave me the mission.
For what do you linger here? The village is much too quiet.
We need to release the hatchlings. He throws her back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? Her expression hardens.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder.
Wait, if I wait until it's darker...
You need something?
Why are those Lagavulin caged?
Himwehi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Oh, Captain Stinkfeathers here has choked down his share of Lagofath eggs. Still as a pond.
Okay, this is what we do. We go
I'm
me.
here, of course. The better part of valor. I know just what.
Look out! They escape!
Leaping from the water, the broodmother eagerly chirps and beckons towards her hatchlings. They rally around her with unbridled joy. She scans the beaches, searching you out, and finds nothing. Giving up, she looms her necklace over her head and lays it on the sand. Chirping and waving a crest, the broodmother hatchlings dive back into the ocean.
How can this happen? Himwehi will be angry with me.
I shall.
Welp. +1 constitution, +1 intelligence. What is this? And all the this is outgoing damage of all allies within range. That's really good. What? It's not good on you, though. Might be good on you. You're going into the fight. Rings are useless on you. Lovely. We've done everything we need to do here. I mean, I don't need to do any more of this, but let's hit a solid 10. We probably don't need any more than 10. In anything, really. These things, I just don't really see the appeal of them. I never feel like I'm going to do this. What about these? Increase the damage dealt by criticals. Grant a chance to completely resist hostile effects. Has a chance to gain zeal each time he or she downs. I like that one. What is this? No. I think we take this health one as well. Do I still not get a weapon proficiency? Come on. Alchemy, I guess. Go a bit into arcane. I don't think I need as much alchemy. Your religion is top. To get more diplomacy. Oh, new pillar. Everyone. Oh. Never mind. We picked that one. Yeah, I guess I could take this, but also, what does this do? Not that good. I'll take the fire thing, why not, I guess. You need 10 in something. Insight is always good. Level 11 is good, yeah. It did involve me freeing a bunch of fish creatures, but I think that's fine, right? The fighter's melee weapon, a large arc, making a primary attack on each enemy and knocking them down prone. It costs 2. If there's at least one other person there, that's just a double knockover. That's not bad. And I can upgrade it later to push them back. I don't think that's useful. Hit all enemies around them with the attack. How many is it? Is it just like an arc? Oh, so I could do an AoE. That might not be bad. I think this one will come up more, but what's this? Maximum discipline? How much is it up? 1? That's not worth. I think I want this one. Stealth. I mean, I don't really use stealth a lot. And when I do, it's not really for incredibly important things. And I don't use sleight of hand that much. I don't really use a lot of what you use. I guess more stealth in case it comes up. I think getting everything to around 10 feels like a good thing to do. Like, if I've gotten something to 10, I'm probably not putting as many points in it as much. I'll put something to bluff. What have we got here? I can have it where it shortens beneficial effects. I can have it where it's play dead, maybe. To reflect stuff. What is this? Ranger strikes in melee like an apex predator. It's not. I don't have melee on her, so I don't think that's really that good. Does it have to be the ranger? Can it be the creature? No, it has to be the ranger. I have them quite separate as well, so I don't think that one's that good. I guess reviving my boy isn't that bad. I could take 2 points in that. I don't know. This is weird. I mean, I use this wounding shot a lot, so maybe I should also upgrade the wounding shot. Like, I know you'd expect me to take this power level, but I think I might just go back and take, like this and, like, revive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because it has died more than once. I have been fighting a bit lower level stuff, so it's not been as big of a problem recently, but it should come up soon. Again with you, I don't really sleight of hand much and stealth much. But I guess we should probably have somebody that does sleight of hand. Metaphysics is kind of your wheelhouse. Now, I've been using this Withering Strike, and I've been using this Bell a lot. So I feel like those two are going to be things I choose. Though this Sap's pretty good. Maybe I'll pick that next level. What is this? Smoke Veil, then smoke, then even more smoke? Jesus. Corrode damage over time. Effect that builds in potency the longer it remains active. So it's toxic from Pokemon. It just gets better the longer it's on. But it costs 3. Or weakening. I like toxic. What have we got here? I can have it where two-handed staggering effect upgraded to days. One-handed damage over time now lasts longer. Ranged effects. Well, I think I'm one-handing a saber at the moment with her because that's the default that she gets. But my thinking is, like, is there any reason to have the other hand free? Like, am I gaining something from having the other hand free? I don't think I am. Yeah, these are the same things. I mean, this seems pretty decent. Everything having a raw damage wound thing. There's no way that technically if I've got a free hand with the saber, I'm technically two-handing it, right? That's not how it works. The saber is a one-handed weapon. I don't know, I like this one more, because raw damage is rare to see.
I'm here.
Okay, let's get out of here before they get pissed
Indeed.
off at us for letting the broodmother and all of her friends out. What quests do we have? I could go to it and talk about Asonga. I could resolve the vault, which I'm never doing. There is another missive I have to give in Port Marge. I haven't been to Port Marge in a bit. I kind of like Port Marge. That's just waiting. Yeah, let's go to Port Marge. Why not? Port Marge is fun. Let's go. Let's go to the Port Marge. Let's go. Do 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 do. This did you say? Do 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 do. I really, it's interesting because the first time I tried this game out, back in the day where I didn't get very far, I explored frickin' everywhere. Like, I was one of those people that would be like, oh, there's a new island, let's go to that ruined tower. And this time I don't know, I just don't have the feel that I need to do that. It's weird. I think it's because a lot of the time... I think a lot of the time, it just wasn't really worth it. Like, you just find the occasional, like, vaguely interesting thing. But most of the time it'd be searching for a bit, finding, like, a sword and being like, cool. Did I check any of these places? I did explore this place relatively... relatively extensively. Do 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 do.
Quaint place. The Republic sure know how to gussy up a village.
Right, so where's your friend? Is he also going to be in the middle of nowhere being accused of being a spy? Come on, where is he? Wait, where was it? Can be found at Port Marge. Here it is. No. No, that's the lady again. Wow, I guess maybe this isn't a place that instantly we're gonna have a situation where they attack him because he's a spy. Let's check the pub. The pub always has something. If I was a spy, which they hypothetically are, I would go to the pub.
Have you ever seen anyone cast like that?
Sure. A weather mage is a useful person to have on a crew.
But to tame a storm? That Juana...
I don't know what they're talking about. Norman Good. I don't want to break into this random person's house to find them.
How do you like it?
I feel amazing.
Good, right? Worth a pretty penny.
Okay, they're not in here. Please don't be a place where I can't get out from. Please don't be a place that's just a random balcony. Okay, it's not. Oh, there they are.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship.
And a woman clutches the hilt of a long saber sheathed at her belt, her attention moving around among the passerby. Without ever settling anywhere for long, he stands as motionless and watchful as an owl. He turns to Maya and flinches, shaking her head subtly.
Been a while, Twa, huh? You're looking healthy.
Maya attempts an easy shrug, but it comes off looking forced.
Don't say my name. Is he still here?
Ra hisses each word under his breath. She tips her head to indicate just over her shoulder. I'll see if anything stands out. Occasional pedestrian crosses your view. Everyone seems to be going about their business without tarrying for long. Just as you decide to give up, a passing Awana raises his eye from scribbling on a page of notes. He pockets the parchment and steps back into the obscurity of the crowd. The gesture is innocuous enough, but the speed and ease of it leaves you in doubt.
You saw that too, right?
Maya nods.
Well,
we've grabbed someone's attention, that's for sure.
I knew it.
Her grip on the saber tightens.
Who's your shadow? I'll string him up by his thumbs before he lays a hand on you.
Well, he's obviously not one of ours. Unless Hatsura sent someone to monitor me.
He's right there! Oh, okay.
He must be working for the other side.
Other side, Maya? No, I get it. I'm not supposed to ask questions, right?
You catch on quick. We'll talk later, okay? Twaha, I'm getting you out of this. We've pulled each other out of worse snags.
Maya pats Tuara on the arm and an attempt at encouragement that only causes her to flinch.
Easy to say when it's in the past. This stalker is relentless, and he is always watching.
What can you tell me about whoever is following you?
He's Juana. Average height. And I've caught him scribbling on a sheaf of notes. Like any good tale, he's indistinguishable from anyone else wandering around Port Maje. Probably why they picked him for the job.
We'll find your stalker and get rid of him one way or another. Sorry, I was debating whether actually to choose that one.
Sit tight and I'll get this sorted out. Whatever happens, he won't bother you again. Just try not casual.
She gives an encouraging shrug.
I will stand perfectly still and fill my heart with the words of our national anthem.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
They're bigger than you, and they haul cargo without
Right, we find this stalker.
Not right.
Dude that feels like they're part of the group, but occasionally writes stuff down. And it's not this guy who's running away from me right now, right?
What say, you need something?
Sniffing. Oh, it is! Passes you with a subtle nod.
That goes for you or your fetching friend.
He smiles at Maya, winking. Study him carefully. He possesses the warm tone of an island Onuman, calm eyes and a miniature scar on his upper lip. Your close scrutiny unnerves him and he takes a cautious step back.
That's close enough.
He scratches his ear, glancing to left and right. You almost missed it, but you spot a smudge of ink on his right thumb and index finger. As he brings down his hand, he pats a bulge in his pocket. Ink and pocket full of notes. You're the one going after Tukawa.
How did you know about?
He blinks and clears his throat.
You must have me mistaken for someone else. This is not a name which I know.
Of course it is. You have orders to follow her every move. He pales, glancing left and right with alarm.
No one told me to expect you. There are proper channels to discuss this.
You need to work on the cloak and dagger routine some more. His lips pressed together and his hands stray towards his weapon.
Who are you? Do not waste your lies.
I'll try and intimidate him. The one who's going to beat your face in if you don't leave her alone. Something about your presence causes him to step back, alarmed.
I was never here. Twaha is not a name I have heard before.
He turns on his heel and walks briskly away, snapping his head around to make sure he isn't followed.
Is he dead? Or must I handle everything myself?
You don't have to worry about your tale any longer.
Is this so?
She blinks, saving any hope for when she hears it from Maya.
We took care of it, just like I said we would.
Maya holds Atsura's missive. Tuhua snatches the paper away with a blur. Sorry about the naming, by the way. I'm not good with names. Glancing over the pages, she licks her thumbs to turn each sheet. She nods, muttering under her breath.
Everything seems to be in order. I'll see to it that these are addressed in good time.
The edges of her mouth creep into a smile. Let's be off.
We should be going. It's been an absolute delight.
She claps her hand, but she winces at the contact.
That's enough of that, soldier. Atsura will know your performance was adequate.
She pulls back, wiping down her palm.
And you, Watcher. Rawatai thanks you for your service.
Farewell.
I need to check in with Atsura. Mind if we take a detour to the Brass Citadel?
Reporting on your mission, I take it?
Something like that. Atsura probably wants to make sure I'm not wasting too many resources on his little errand. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah. I mean, I got no other quest to do, so yeah, sure. I'm kind of just doing whatever I feel like doing at the moment. And you know what? It's been fun. Don't worry about the quest. Don't worry about what it is. Just go around, do what you want. Go to Nekatara if you want to. I mean, the last time I did the actual quest, it was by complete accident. I actually was just going around trying to do Adir's mission, and it happened to take me to the place where the quest was, and it was like, oh, it's completely ruined. Which I find quite funny. What quest is the one that needs him? Flamethrower intended to respy. Okay, so if I'm going to go to there, which is actually my next stop, I probably should switch him out. There's a port there. I should be able to land there instead. I know, like, it's a citadel, but I'm good friends of theirs. I've got one of their person with them. I'm the Watcher, right? That's good enough.
This is where we part ways. For the moment.
What's going on, Maya?
Atsura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business. I might not be back for a few days on account of this.
He produces a sealed missive.
I'm supposed to handle this one alone. I won't ask you to come along or get involved.
You're looking down, in fact, you're looking down at feet. I'll go with you. Where are we bound?
When I said I won't ask, what I mean is you weren't invited. This is a one-woman, one-bird kind of job. Hey, farm boy, try to keep the captain entertained while I'm gone.
He nods to Adir.
Well, take care, Ishi. Expect to see you both back with us.
Go have fun. Chase a god, save an island. Do what you do best, Captain.
Safe travels, Maya.
And you as well. Just don't have too much fun without us.
He nods to you, holding your gaze for an extra moment before she clicks her tongue to summon Isaiah. Oh.
We're awake right now, aren't we?
Why are you asking that? Yes, we're awake. Well, I mean, nothing I can do here. It was nice to meet Maya. Hopefully we do some stuff with her before, after this. But I think there's a chance that that's just the end. How do I change my party? Let's go over to Sakyuka. I hope I actually get to see her again. I have screwed up so many quests where it's just like, oh, you'll never see them again now. So, it's a possibility I've done that again, but what can you do? Genuinely, what can you do? Well, you could look it up and actually get it right, but I'm trying to be...
Sayuka at last! I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
Bye! Lady who's trying to make submarines.
Welcome to Sayuka.
Welcome to Sayuka.
You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
The young woman gives you a sunny smile that shows every one of her pointed teeth.
No, no, no. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
The Undersecretary makes empathetic chopping motions with his hands, a snarl curling up his thin lips.
I say, I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line, Undersecretary?
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it.
He turns wide, innocent eyes on the Undersecretary. You are the most sarcastic person I have ever frickin' met. The Undersecretary opens his mouth to speak, but his expression abruptly clouds. He shoots a scowl at Tebby and elects instead not to dignify her joke at her expense.
Questions, traveler?
What can you tell me about Sayuka?
Sayuka, known to my people as Ribiri, is a colonial outpost of the Royal Deadfire Company.
Tebby makes no effort to hide the boredom in her voice.
The island of Sayuka is the Royal Deadfire Company's center of engineering research and development in the archipelago.
Okay.
Our work is directed by Fleet Master Okaya, the youngest Rawatayan ever to hold the title. Best of her class at the Naval Academy in Tokoa, and a brilliant engineer, our Fleet Master.
You forgot to mention the giant sharks, Undersecretary.
Why are you dressed like a Royal Deadfire Company soldier, Tebe?
Akira, I wonder the same every day.
She tugs the neck of her uniform and rolls her dark eyes at the Undersecretary when she thinks he's not looking.
Tebe learns to perform her duties as a Rawatayan might.
The Undersecretary straightens his back and squares his shoulders.
Her fellow Juana show a lamentable disinterest in the proper way of doing things.
He nods in her direction.
Do not speak about me as if I am not here.
Wait, giant sharks?
Giant sharks, giant coral, giant trees, Akira. The only thing not bigger in Sayuka is us Juana.
Small mercy.
No one knows why things grow large in Sayuka, but there are all sorts of theories. Me? I think Gallowayne smiles on us.
Tebe's cheeks glow with a faint blush, the first authentic emotion you've seen cross her face.
Superstition is unbecoming of a Royal Deadfire Company officer.
The gods are freaking real! Obviously real! It's not superstition!
I say, it's a lucky thing I'm not one then.
What is an Undersecretary exactly?
A career sandal sniffer and busybody, so far as I can tell.
You ungrateful sap! I am the second in command to Fleet Master Okaya, the governor of your piddling little island, and I will not be mocked by a smart-mouthed idler like you!
The Undersecretary's jowls quiver with barely contained rage.
So I have heard many, many times.
Is it just me or is this guy terrible?
You don't know the half of it.
What was that, Greeter Tebe?
Surely just the breeze, Undersecretary.
You will call me Sir.
Akira, I certainly will not.
I love it. I love it. I love sarcastic lady. Oh, you don't need more stealth. We could do with some more that hand, I guess. I genuinely don't know what to pick at this point with those ones. Echoing Shield. Imprint an insidious and powerful compulsion to obey. That seems fun. I like fast spells. I don't normally need it to be like that. More sleight of hand, more... I don't know what I put on you. Bluff. And then I guess we'll also make it longer. I mean, I have pistols, so I don't think it'll be that long. But still. Who is this guy? Hello, good sir. Wait. More importantly, that's what you need to be doing. Wait, no, you want to be at the front. Maybe you at the back, like this. You find a man dressed in worn, dirty leather. His long, scraggly beard is encrusted with salt. His curling hair has not seen a comb in some time, and the toenails of his bare feet are cracked and torn. The only thing of any value that he carries is an amulet.
Oh, greetings.
He hesitates a moment before saying more.
Might I help you with something?
Oh, tell me about yourself.
I suppose.
He looks at you quizzically, perhaps unsure why you've asked such a personal question.
I was a proud man once, a Gold Pack knight. Then I took a job and it went poorly. I could no longer stay with the Order after that.
You failed a mission.
In the years since, I have wandered the length of the Deadfire, dedicating my life to self-discipline and abstination from worldly distractions. It is only through suffering that the soul becomes strong. Do you understand?
I see.
I should hope that you do, young woman.
Can you teach me what you've learned in your years wandering the Deadfire?
You would ask an old man to share his wisdom? Well, I suppose I could. For 3,000 copper.
Done.
Thank you, traveler.
He tells you what he learned about making and keeping a bargain in his years as Gold Pack Knight, showing you how to tell when a merchant knows his wares are of poor quality or overpriced. When he's satisfied, you won't get fleeced by the next back alley charm dealer you come across. He sends you on your way. Yeah, I love taking just the free upgrades to my things. And more hagfish. You know what that means when I have more hagfish? It means I can do another day of blimmin' going around, living my life, feeding my crew. Ooh, 3 people. Hello, good sirs. A broad-shouldered man with long, jagged scar across his brow argues with a woman outside of a longhouse. He throws his hands up, about to shout, but the woman cuts him off mid-exclamation.
I will not return to the Longhouse, Weto, never! And I won't blunt my teeth about it further!
She plants her hands firmly on her hips and juts out her chin in defiance.
For what are you so stubborn? The Rowatayans do us a great favor and you spit in their faces.
He ceases his shouting when he notices you listening in.
What do you need?
Is there a problem here?
Not at all, not at all. My sister and I are just having a small disagreement.
Weto rubs at the back of his neck and looks away embarrassed.
It is because you speak like this that I yell at you in the first place! You're beginning to sound like those Rowatayan outlanders, and it shames me to say so.
What's your problem with the Rowatayans?
Ignore her. She has an urchin up her ass about her cousins from the north and can't be persuaded. I should know. I've tried.
He shoots TP an irritated look and rolls his eyes.
Is it so unreasonable to want to protect my culture, our culture, from our greedy neighbors?
He spits on the ground between you and grits her teeth.
They arrive in ships laden with goods they believe will please us and think that gives them the right to build their walls on our land. Then, they act surprised when we don't all fall at their feet with cries of gratitude.
She has a point.
Akira, don't encourage her. I will never hear the end.
We are no strangers to the menaces of the Deadfire. Pirates, colonials, Nagati's children. We have bested all of them before. We don't need them or their walls to keep us safe. And we surely don't need their longhouse.
What does all this have to do with the longhouse?
Another of the Rowatayan's tricks. When our huts were destroyed in the storms, they did not rebuild them like they were as we requested. They built this longhouse instead. Are you not one people? They said. Why do you live divided, each cast apart from the others? They believe they know what's best for us, but how we live is not their business. The Fleet Master says we are weak because we don't work as one. She doesn't see that it's our differences that make the Huana strong. She doesn't want to see it, lest it put the lie to their enterprise here.
So why do you support the Ratauans? I'm sorry about the naming, sorry.
We are no strangers to storms. But last year we suffered many powerful ones in quick succession. And our harvest of Koiki fruit was destroyed. Prize share was rationed. Famine loomed. And then the Rawatayans sent ships. Load after load of food, enough to see us to the next harvest. They could have left us to die, but they didn't.
It was only a ploy to make us dependent on them, Akira. We took their food and helping hands, and now we sleep in their buildings and watch the sea from their walls.
You're both Anoans. Why not be allied?
Under whose banner? Rawatai's? Then we cease to be Huana as surely as if they conquered us.
We have the land and resources Rawatai needs, and they have the military might we lack. We share a common ancestor. Why not create a common culture? Together we would be strong.
I say, if you truly believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
Huanans should forge their own path.
Akira, I don't need you to tell me as much. But I appreciate your support nonetheless.
He nods and gives you a tight smile.
It is gratifying to be heard and understood. That an Outlander could do this and my brother could not shames us both.
Caught between the Valians and the Rawatayans, we will be crushed. We need a strong ally to survive the coming years.
He shakes his head sadly. He tries to put his hand on his sister's shoulder, but she shrugs it off, and look of disgust curling her lips.
I hate to see Tippa and Wedo fight.
I mean, I can understand where they're coming from. What am I looking for here? Search for this, and then I have to talk with the Fleet Master, right? Yeah. What do you have for sale?
All the wonders of the sea, and more besides.
You don't have like a lot, so I can't actually use this huge efficiency. I'll take these, and you can have this mace, this dagger, and a bunch of these things. You can have those, and you know what? You can take all of this stuff as well. If it's not yellow, you can have it. I just want basic stuff that gives me... Yeah, the silverfish are fine. A young woman leans against the till. Eyes half closed, she jerks awake and she hears the scuff of your boots on the flagstone and fumbles about with something to polish in an effort to look busy.
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about this place?
Sayuka? Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the Fleet Master I told you so. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bog started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course. Let me know if you're in the market for something pointy.
How'd a human end up serving the Royal Deadfire Company?
Everyone's always gotta ask. Not that I blame them. It is a good story.
She zips a long, thin blade from the length of her boot and begins to clean her fingernails.
I was seeing this guy. Let's call him, oh, I don't know, Kono. Kono and I had been carrying on a while when I started making noise about wanting to move in. Frightened the boy so bad, he went and joined the Royal Deadfire Company in the middle of the night. Thing is, I'm a deft hand with a throwing knife, and I know my way around 10 kinds of blades, so I followed him into the service. Pulled my weight, got on a good ship. Kono eventually left to go to poetry school or what have you, but I stayed. Haven't heard a complaint yet.
What you got in stock?
Put your eyes on these.
Ooh, a legendary spear? Ooh, a great sword! Oh, a legendary great sword. Oh, I need this. What does it do? Yeah, exceptional. Chance to shake it on crit. What is this? A heal. Ooh, a heal's not bad. A free heal per rest, not bad at all. Yeah, that's something I could use, actually. Let's get rid of... we probably want to get rid of these. The lighter armor is not as useful for me. We'll keep... I always keep one because I'm... Well, no, I did that wrong. I'll always keep one because I just feel like, you know, that's needed. Just in case I need to use them. Although if I have exceptional scale, if I have fine scale, that can go. I could probably get rid of anything that just says fine at this point. I think we're at that point in the game. They're functionally fine. I'm not getting rid of anything that's potentially legendary, you know? Why would you ever do that? I mean, I don't need 4 of these, let's be honest. I need 3. Is there anything else I want? Not really. I'll take the flint of steel as well. Inventory. Whose inventory is it in? It's in yours. Wait, that doesn't work. Put it into here. I don't know why there's all this stuff that goes in my inventory. It just does. Okay, now we go back to here and we... This is just better than... Well, it's not better, but it also is because it's better. Look at that thing. It's also red, which looks awesome. Because obviously red is the best color. No, we're not taking the dog. That's the workshop. I probably want to go to the fleet master.
Cap, there he be. There be Romaro. Sure as my arse be blue.
Oh.
I wish you'd not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Stefan breaks away and peers up at him.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous.
He spreads his open palm wide to either side.
Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing of your fair judging.
With a slow shake of his head, he swallows.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Stefan gasps and sputters before finding his response.
Break my biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you?
The Eldon looks to you, lower lip twitching.
Captain, unsheathe that silvered tongue of yours, and talk some damn sense into this old sort.
Why did you leave Fort Deadlight? You might have been safe there.
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
Wait, is it the Principality?
There still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing sure as shit, but you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even at the wheel.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
Where do you intend to go?
My crew, those few souls who followed me from the Sorcerer, and I set sail for lands west. The Reach, perhaps, or the Living Lands. Perhaps we'll run trade from Edir or Valia. Wherever fortune leads.
But that be the far fucking side of Aora.
Ach, a journey and a half, to be certain.
You're fleeing your problems.
Ak, these roomy eyes have seen too much. Nepotism and cronyism run rampant, rotting the Principe from inside out. Power consolidates behind the least deserving. The Consuelo's leadership founders, and with it, my faith.
Belay that plan, you old sea dog. You're no good as any. There ain't no faith on these waters, save that you be finding for yourself.
He flashes a crooked smirk and strikes a closed fist against his chest.
Betwixt your brains and my swagger, we'll be righting the good ship Principe San Petrina forthwith, and be shot of these ship squiffy doldrums.
His frown deepens as he looks away from Seraphine and towards the sea.
A fine dream. I pray to Ondra that you achieve it. For me, though, the current flows but one way. A return to the Principe would mean my death.
Is it true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me. But that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Seraphine's ears droop. He reaches for Remora but stops short, letting his hand fall.
Why? The sorcerer were our omen kin. We're our cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper?
Staring intently on the ground at Remora's feet, Seraphine shakes, his fist balled at his side.
14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
His glare rises to meet his eyes.
Ak. Bon amico.
His mouth opens briefly before closing again and he swallows.
Sientere, Seraphine. I've disappointed you. Hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
Oh, that's annoying. I could have got on that if one more. You've heard his confession. What would you do with him now?
Cut him loose, Captain. Let him hold this shit close to his bilge-rat heart, for what beats be remaining it.
We'll leave you be, Remora.
Agrasima, Watcher. The clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphine. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it. I hope we meet again someday. On calmer seas.
Cores, bon amico.
Oh. Oh, what a shame. Inaccurate. Rail piercing, superb, explosive. What's this? Chain shot? Bounce one time is kind of funny. I like it. An eyebrow the blue of the open sea rises over an iris, the warm green of the shallow surf.
You be boring a hole in me with them eyes, Cap. I'd offer an obol for your thoughts, but I prefer not to make deals I ain't got no intention to keep.
I could say the same of you. You doing okay?
Fine, Cap. Don't be sparing me no thoughts.
If you want to talk, I'll listen.
I'm not sure there'll be much to say, Captain.
I'm deeply sorry that... Wait, oh damn, okay, there's a lot. I'm going for this one. I'm deeply sorry that you had to experience that. If there's anything I can do, you only need tell me.
I, be appreciating the sentiment, I suppose.
The gods set trials before us, Seraphine, some far more difficult than others, but none impossible. For good or ill, we have their particular interest.
All who tread the sea possess some faith, Cap. Some of us be having a little less than others.
Not ideal, and it won't make everyone happy, but this resolution is what will make the most people happy.
Aye. Suppose we take our victories where we be finding them.
Yes?
It always is that kind of feeling of like, you've not actually done it to the best of their ability. There's something there.
Won't bring trouble, I hope.
What do you mean? I was told to come here. But we'll look at this next time. Yeah, we're done now. Hope everybody's had fun watching this. I hope I haven't done too bad with the names or my leveling up or the choices I've made. But until I see you again, I hope you have a good couple of... I guess I'll actually a decent amount of time until Monday. But if you want to watch me play whatever I feel like playing on Monday, that's what I do on Monday. Every Wednesday I obviously play this, and normally Friday I do Guild Wars 2. But Guild Wars 2 has to be cancelled for this Friday. But next Friday, the Friday after the coming Friday, we'll be back to normal, playing more through Guild Wars 2, Path of the Fire. But until then, bye-bye, bye-bye-bye-bye-bye, thank you for chatting, bye-bye-bye.